Hi guys, this is Rajat from e-GMAT. So today we're going to talk about the Enhanced GMAT Online Exam, or what's now being called as the GMAT Exam Online. I wish they would stop changing names. And just I'm going to talk about some of the latest updates to that exam, and I want to then know what do you guys think of it. So first of all, the Enhanced GMAT Online, which was I think the second version of the online exam, which was conducted using the Examity browser, is now called the GMAT Exam Online. And I said this is what we're going to discuss. And for those of you, many of you probably know the changes because you've received this email from the GMAC. What we're going to talk about is what is this exam, and then very briefly what are the big changes, and I want to understand how many of you are inclined towards taking the Enhanced Online Exam, or the GMAT Exam Online as we call it now, versus how many of you are kind of going for that in-center test. Now, just the difference over here. So GMAT Exam Online, I've listed 4 categories or 4 quadrants on which you can compare these two tests, and we've about 5 videos on the Enhanced GMAT Online that you can look at. So when it comes to the GMAT Exam Online, this is a test you take at home at the convenience of your house. You can use your own office space, set it up the way you want, use your own machine to take it. So this is again a test that you take at home, whereas a traditional GMAT is taken in the test center. Now, both these exams have the exact same sections. You have quant, verbal, AW, and IR. You can choose the section order. It's the same amount of time, the same number of breaks, and the same number of minutes in each break or so. It used to be, or traditionally, that you could, with the GMAT, Enhanced GMAT exam, you could, once you get a score, you could send it to an infinite number of schools, whereas with the in-center test, you can really send it to 5 schools free of charge, and then for 6th, the 7th, the 8th, you had to pay the GMAC $35 overall. And then the Enhanced GMAT Online was limited to 2 attempts, whereas the in-center test was 5 attempts in a year, in a calendar year, in a 12-month period, and then 8 total. I think one of the other big differences was that with the traditional one, let's kind of make sure I get the right color, you would get the ESR, or the Enhanced Score Report. For those of you who don't know what an ESR is, you can look on our channel what an ESR is. We've done some ESR analysis, whereas for the Enhanced Online GMAT, there was no ESR. Okay, now what are the changes? Essentially, this is going away. That's for me one of the biggest things. The 2 big changes. One of the biggest things is that this is going away. We essentially have the same opportunity. We can only send our scores to 5 different schools overall. So let's just move that here. So this is again 5 for me. And again, if you want to send it to another to a 6th school, you have to pay again plus $35 for this. Okay. The second piece is the number of attempts is again the same. We are now allowed 5 attempts in a calendar year and 8 total. And in fact, your attempts on the online GMAT or in GMAT Exam Online count towards your total quota of attempts. So it doesn't matter whether you take an exam at a test center or whether you take it online. They all count to the same pool of 8 attempts or so. You still don't get an ESR with the enhanced with the GMAT Exam Online. It'll take me some time to get used to it. Again, remember this again costs, if memory serves me right, another $35 or so for this. So given these changes, I want to know how many of you are inclined towards the GMAT Exam Online versus how many of you plan to go for the test center exam, and why. What are your reasons? Why would you not take the test online, or why would you not take the test in the test center? The second thing is, if you are one of those individuals who's looking forward to taking the test online, we have some best practices in the link above. You can see a best practices video. Definitely take a look at it to make sure that your at-home experience is as smooth as possible. I also want to know how many of you are excited about this change. I mean, this is a big change. You can now take the test 5 times in a calendar year. How many of you are excited about it, and what kind of possibilities does it open for you? So yeah, that is it. Let me know what you think about this change, and do you like it? You don't care, or does this open up a whole set of avenues for you? With that, happy learning.